planning a crossover series. I love the struggle for the world. I also love Draw a Stickman. More specifically, London's timeline. If I were to pick any of the Stickman OCs besides my own, I would pick London. For those who don't know who London is, he's basically the Stickman OC made by a YouTuber called Meowmaid Squad. Her channel is in the description. Her OC is basically my favorite out of the OCs. That are not mine. And those who don't know who the Struggle for the World is, it's an object show, and it stands for the struggle for the world. Basically, object shows are where a group of objects compete for a prize, which is mostly a bunch of money. But the struggle for the world takes it farther than that. For example, in another object show, BFDI, which is short for Battle for Dream Island, 20 contestants battle to win an island which is a whole square mile of paradise. Plus, it has a 5-star hotel, a casino, which I'm pretty sure is illegal, 6 restaurants, and robot servants. And the winner of the island, the owner of the island, gets to decide who gets on and who doesn't deserve to be on it. The best part is it doesn't even cost a penny. The only thing it costs is a bunch of people battling to the death for it. Okay, not literally. Well, characters do die, but they are recovered. The struggle for the world, however, it takes it way farther. The contestants aren't battling are battling for more than just a huge piece of land. They are battling for the entire planet. That's right. It quickly goes from battling for an entire piece of land to the entire Earth. Also, the show is hosted by the president. And he's basically the ruler of the entire Earth. He's the president of the world. I mostly use his original design for reasons. But I decided to use it and his main for literal reasons, for actual reasons for the series. On an unrelated note, for my upcoming crossover series, The Struggle for the World. On an unrelated note for this new crossover series, The Struggle for the World has its own Friday Night Funkin' mod. It's called The Funkin' for the World. The first 2 stages are just fighting the host in a rap battle to get his hat. Also, after you beat him twice, Strike, one of the 2 main antagonists of the series, appear. They kidnap the host. No, seriously, they kidnap the host. And they hold him hostage, forcing the players to be the only ones who can rescue him. Luckily, the players are able to get their hands on his hat, which are now the only means of rescuing him. Also, he makes this face that translates into, "Hello, please rescue me." Even though this mod isn't canon, this is the first time I ever saw the host literally get kidnapped. This probably should have been the plot of episode 7. Anyways, the story is basically like the host is setting up for something for his contestants, who in this story are actually his friends. But then all of a sudden, Strike appears and they kidnap him. And unlike the mod, they don't drop the hat. However, a strange blue thing starts speeding towards them and hits their ship. The host is saved, but he is lost. He sees the blue. He notices that the blue thing, aka his savior, is not from his world. Scratch that. He's not from his universe. He wakes the blue guy up and learns that the blue guy's name is London. And the two become friends. I decided to give the host his own name, Ollie. Anyways, London explains that an explosion happened back in his universe, and the whole town he lived in, and everyone else, everyone except for him and his friends, died. Well, that was morbid. Luckily, London and his friend survived. London and Stickums, aka his friend, survived. A portal opened, however, sucking them both in, and they got separated. Ollie wants to help London find Stickums. Also, the director, another one of the main antagonists, is after Ollie's powers. Because they're non-binary, basically decide to make some traps to capture him. And now it's up to London to protect him. Also, here's a meme for an absolutely no reason. Everyone is so mean to me. And that's all I got for my new series, which I'm naming TSTTR, The Struggle to the Rescue. Bye-bye. So long.